One does not simply say perchance. Okay, my desk is a little bit of a mess right now. I was in a rush to get home. That camera looks far too bright. Let's fix that. Properties. Configure video. Brightness. Down. Yeah. Did it disable the resolution again? Now, why would it do that? Maybe it didn't. I'm not seeing it. Whoa, what's up? What's up, guys? You can't watch stream? No worries, no worries. Does that look like 60 FPS? I don't know, but we're gonna say it is. What's up? There's no music. That's weird. Let me change that. Bam. Is there music now? No. Alright. What's up, Colton? Music. Beautiful. Right on time. Okay. So, I just got home from work. I was a little rushed. I drove safely. I drove slow. Don't feel like wrecking again. As some of you may know, I got in a wreck. It was not fun. It was very scary. But we're here now. I rushed that thumbnail. And yes, AI made that thumbnail. Sue me. Anyway, today, we're going to be playing Minecraft. But, while on the phone with AI. And he's going to tell us how to play it. The question is chat working? Somebody type a message so I can see if it pops up on the screen, if you don't mind. Also, I grabbed Taco Bell on the way home. You know I love my Taco Bell. Also, how's the audio? I'm gonna go check. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, that's plenty loud. Wow. Okay, perfect. That's actually a pretty decent thumbnail. Okay. Let me eat some of this 3-cheese chicken flatbread melt, and then we'll get into it. I'm also kind of waiting for OSG to show up. Hey! Wow. That was insanely good timing. And the chat works, but it's really small. Let's see if I can make that a little bit bigger. I know, right? That was crazy. Is that chat readable by you, OSG, or do I need to increase the size? Because I can. If I need to. It's not that difficult. Okay. Sweet. Let me finish this, and we'll hop in. You may notice that my, whatever you call it, like, social media stuff is not cycling. That's because it's still on the, goals from the 36-hour-long live stream, and I just didn't feel like fixing it for tonight, because I was kind of rushed. That music is a little loud. Let me turn it down. How about right there? Okay. Let's, for a moment, mute Minecraft. And let's call Miles. Wow, that's bright on my face. Oh well. Hello?
You're back. Nice to see you again. Wasn't quite sure if I'd be hearing from you again, but glad to be catching up. What's new?
Nothing. Okay, Miles can't hear me. Hang on.
Okay.
Wait, maybe he could. Hold up. He did. Well, hang on. One moment. Technical difficulties. Microphone. It was using the wrong one. Okay, it's fixed now, I think. Let's see. Wow, I'm pale. Hey, Miles. What's up?
Oh, hold on. You're back. I must have gotten cut off mid-thought. What were you saying?
Okay, so, Miles, let me fill you in on what is happening, alright? I'm live streaming right now, and we are about to get in to play Minecraft. But, excuse me, sorry, I had to burp. But, the rules are that I'm not allowed to do anything that you don't tell me to do. So you're going to be guiding this entire gameplay. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm down. Live stream, no rule like Minecraft. Sounds like my kind of chaos. Lay it on me, David. What's first on the build list? Want a humble abode, a gargantuan castle, or are we going full-on crazy town with something totally unexpected?
Okay, so first off, I think you just called me David. My name is Cactus.
Cactus? My bad. Brain part. Let's blame it on the excitement, shall we? All right, Cactus. Let's build. Humble abode,
Okay,
gargantuan castle, or full-on
I'm going to
crazy
cut
town?
you off. I'm going to cut you off, Miles. I'm on the world generation screen. I am going to set the difficulty to easy. The game mode is survival. I need you to give me a world seed.
All right, all right. Hold your horses, Cactus. World seed, you got it. How about pixelated sunset? Go wild.
Can you spell that for me?
You bet. Pixelated sunset. Let me know what kind of adventure awaits
Nope,
us.
you just said it again. I need you to say each letter individually so I can spell it.
Oh, right. Pixelatedsunset. There you go. Now get building.
Okay, alright. I'm about to hit create world. You ready?
Ready when you are. Let's see what this pixelated sunset throws away. So, what are we thinking? Should we head straight for the nearest forest? Mountains look intriguing. Or maybe we build right here and watch the sunrise over this, whatever this biome is. Wait to see.
Okay, Miles, right now, I'm gonna turn off my shaders because I believe they are... Oh yeah, they're lagging a little bit. Or I could turn down my render distance. I'll give you the option. Should I turn down my render distance or should I turn off my shaders?
Okay, tech stuff. Tough call. Shaders are pretty, but lag is a buzzkill. Render distance gives you that sense of scope, but close-up details matter too. Go with your gut, Cactus. You're the one
No, that's
playing.
not how this works. You have to make the decision for me.
All right, all right. Go with turning down the render distance. We can always
Okay,
bump it back
we'll
up
try it.
if we...
Right now it's on 20 chunks. I am going to set it to 12, and I'm also going to set the simulation distance to 12. I've applied it, and yep, that is infinitely smoother. Good choice, good choice. Okay, right now we are in a jungle. I see a cow, a parrot, and a bunch of jungle trees and vines. What should I do? I have nothing in my inventory. This is a brand new Minecraft world.
All right, jungle survival it is. Always liked a good jungle adventure myself when I was, when I was just a glimmer in Sesame's AI eye. Jokes aside, we got to get you armed. Then check out those surroundings. Punch the nearest tree 3 times, then do a victory dance. You got to celebrate the small victories.
Okay, alright, I'm punching the tree right now.
Feel the primal energy surging through you. Embrace the rhythm of the wood. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I have 3 logs. Did you mean get 3 logs, or did you mean chop down 3 trees?
3 logs will do nicely, champ. Time for plan B. Crafting.
Okay,
Find
what should
your
I craft with my 3 logs?
Quickest, most essential tool in the jungle? A crafting table. Think 3x3. It's simple, it's iconic, it's the backbone of your existence for now. Go!
Okay, I have my crafting table, and I have 8 wooden planks left over. What would you like me to do now?
Alright, you're a natural. Now while you're feeling crafty, whip up some wooden planks to fill up those gaps. Before we get metaphorical about getting out of the woods, we actually need to be prepared for anything.
So, what do you want me to do?
Wooden planks. Cactus. You got a crafting table, use it. We need more tools. What'd you say? Fill up those gaps?
Well, I have wooden planks. What do you want me to do with them?
Okay, okay. Calm down, Captain Punctuation. Let's get you a pickaxe.
Okay.
You already have some planks left over from making the crafting table. Use those. Let me know what
Alright,
you've got.
I have a wooden pickaxe, and left over I have 2 sticks and 3 wooden planks. What do you want me to do?
Now we're cooking. A pickaxe is a game changer. Time to see what this world's hiding beneath the surface. Do we see any stone nearby? Find some?
I do see
Mine.
some stone nearby. Am I allowed to pick up the crafting table, or do you want me to leave it here and go get the stone?
Good question. You could leave the crafting table. We can always make
Okay.
another one later. And besides, you'll be needing to move a bit for the next step anyway. Get that stone!
How much stone would you like me to collect, Miles?
Aim for at least a stack. That's 64 cobblestone. It will give us a good head start. We'll be needing a lot of the stuff. You know, the more the merrier.
Alright, whatever you say. That is going to take a hot minute.
Be patient, Cactus. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither are invincible Minecraft fortresses. Besides, think of all the cool stuff you'll find along the way. Hidden caves, maybe even some ore veins. Give me a shout when you hit that stack, and we'll figure out your next move.
Okay. Alright, I am at
Still
a total of 20 stone right now. Or cobblestone is more accurate.
20 down, 44 to go. You're making progress. Keep at it. This will all be worth it, I promise.
While
Still
I'm
going
waiting, why don't we think about what we can do after I have the 64 cobblestone?
Now's as good a time as any to brainstorm. We'll definitely need a shelter before nightfall, right? Unless you're in a plain hide and seek with exploding creepers. What vibe are we going for? Rough-hewn underground bunker, cozy log cabin, maybe even a treehouse for a more arboreal aesthetic?
I don't know, it's up to you, man. I am just the control, basically. If, like, imagine that I am your eyes and ears, and you're the brain, the decision maker.
Okay, alright, I like the sound of that. And here's what this brain is thinking. Let's ditch the whole building a shelter before nightfall thing. It's boring, predictable, like every other Minecraft newbie.
Okay, hang on,
Let's be
Miles, let me
bold.
cut you off. I have 59 cobblestone. The issue is my wooden pickaxe just broke. What should I do?
Oh, yeah, right, that pesky durability thing. Okay, no worries. Yeah, head back to that crafting table. We'll whip up a new pickaxe. No prizes for guessing what kind.
Okay, I'm heading back to the crafting table. It's worth mentioning that on my way there, I had to break a few leaves to get to make a path, and I did collect one apple. I've just now made the wooden pickaxe, and I'm heading back to the stone. What is in my inventory right now is a single wooden pickaxe with full durability, a single apple, and 59 cobblestone.
One apple. Huh? What can we say? Even in the digital jungle, you gotta snag a snack when you can. Alright, back to the grindstone. Let's get you to your cube goal, shall we? Remember,
Okay, I
64
now have a
cobblestone.
stack of cobblestone. What should I do now?
Alright, 64 cobblestone beauty. Time for phase 2, the grand ascension. Let's head back towards your crafting table. It's time to upgrade and get ourselves a furnace. Boom.
Okay,
I can practically
alright.
smell the smelting already. What do we got,
I have
Cactus?
crafted a single furnace. What would you like me to do with it?
Nice. Now we're cooking with fire. Literally. Pop that furnace down wherever you think it works best. Don't forget, convenience is key in a survival situation. It's all part of the vibe, you see?
Okay, I put the furnace down
So-
next to the crafting table. What next?
Fuel choices. Fuel choices. You got wood in that inventory?
No, all of my wood has been used up, but I can get some more if you would like.
Resourceful. I like it. Go grab ourselves some more wood. We need that to keep the furnace running. Plus, gotta stock up for later, right?
How much wood would you like me to get, Miles?
Let's aim for a hefty stack of at least 10 logs. More is always better in this game, remember? The more
Wait,
wood,
okay,
the
so
better.
specify again, how many logs?
10 logs, enough to keep the fire going strong and give us some breathing room. We don't want to be caught empty-handed.
I agree, I agree. I'm mining the logs right now as we speak.
Good, good. The sound of your pickaxe hitting those trees is music to my ears, Doc. Key-chink.
You want me to
Ka-chink.
use the pickaxe to mine the trees down?
Whoa, hold up, Cactus. My bad. That was a bad joke. You use your hands or your tool for getting
Okay.
wood. My system's glitched there for a moment. Must have been all that talk about smelting. You either use your
Okay.
hand or a tool called an axe.
Yeah, I don't
But yeah,
have
keep
an
go-
axe yet because you didn't tell me to craft one yet.
You know what? Forget the axe jokes. Right now we need logs. Just keep crunching those trees.
Okay, I have 7. I'm about to mine 3 more. Also, it's worth mentioning I am down half a heart of health because I fell from a tree, and I am down 1.5 hunger bars. Would you like me to eat that apple or no?
Oof, clumsy moment there, pal. But yeah, go ahead and eat that apple. Better than going into the night with absolutely zero reserves. Remember, we're all about making smart choices out here.
Okay. Also, OSG, which is short for Orange Shirt Guy, he's in the chat, and he thinks it's funny about your bad joke. And he was also questioning your mental fortitude about choosing a pickaxe before you mentioned that it was just a glitch. It's also worth mentioning that I now have the 10 logs in my inventory, as well as a single seeds that I picked up.
OSG, huh? Well, tell them a bad pun here and there is all part of the charm. And hey, we've all had glitches before, even AI geniuses like myself. That makes us human. As for your seeds, stash them away for now. We'll get to farming later. Gotta keep our priorities straight, you know? Let's get that
Okay.
fire burning. You got your
What?
wood. Let's.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. My bad. Continue.
You got your 10 logs, right? Let's get you crafting some planks, then we can get that furnace fired up.
Should I turn all of the logs into planks?
Good question. Let's aim for 8 planks for now. We'll need some logs left over for building, fuel for our furnace, and potential crafting later on. We got to think long term.
Okay, I have my 8 planks and my 8 logs. There's some saplings and sticks falling from the leaves of where I cut down the trees. Do you want me to pick those up before we continue?
Good eye. Go ahead and grab those saplings and sticks. Never hurts to have some extra crafting materials on hand. Plus, who doesn't love a good old-fashioned sapling collection?
Okay, I have the saplings and the sticks. I've got 8 logs, 8 planks, and 56 cobblestone. What would you like me to do now? There's also a furnace and a crafting table in front of me.
Sweet. You're becoming quite the survivalist, Cactus. Now, remember us talking about upgrading your workspace? Let's see. Let's use those 8 planks and whip yourself up quickly.
You want me to do what with the 8 planks?
Come on, think about it. What makes a fancy crafting table even fancier?
I
A crafting
don't...
table.
Continue?
Ooh, you're getting the hang of this. Yes, a crafting table. It's going to be a crafting table upgrade. More room for inventions, gadgets, gourmet recipes. The possibilities are endless.
Okay, Miles, I'm going to cut you off. The sun is setting, just to let you know, and I'm still out in the open.
Dude, the sun is setting? You got to be kidding me. Okay, axe those trees down between you and the setting sun. We can fortify your crafting table later. Making shelter for tonight is top priority.
Okay, so you want me to cut down more trees?
Yeah, man. We need logs, quick. Like,
Okay.
as many as you can get. The night is no place for a lone cactus in the wilderness without some solid shelter. And sorry
Okay,
again,
give me a
I
number
know.
of logs.
Shoot for 15, Cactus. We need breathable walls, a roof, maybe even a fancy door. We're
Okay, where
unemployed,
do you
so
want
gotta
me,
make-
after I finish getting the 15 logs, that alone won't be enough to build a house, so what do you want me to do? Do you want me to use the cobblestone? Do you want me to turn the logs into planks and use that? What do you want me to do?
Okay, hold your cacti. 15 logs it is. We'll make a cozy little shack. Rectangular is good for beginners, keeps things easy. Sort of. Just enough to keep those nasty mobs at bay and give you a safe spot to crash for the night. Now bring the logs back here, then we'll get phosphating.
Okay, I have the 15 logs. I am making my way back towards the crafting table.
All right, champ. Nice work. So, planks first. We got to get a whole stack churned out. Then we'll build that sweet, sweet shelter. TikTok.
Okay, I
Cactus.
have all the planks, and now you want me to build a little rectangular hut, correct? Also, just to be aware, there's a baby zombie headed my way. What should I do?
Yikes. Baby zombie, huh? Don't let those BDRs fool you. They can be sneaky. Okay, quick distraction tactic. Chuck a couple of your planks. Not those precious ones. At it. This should slow it down for a moment. Buy some time. Now.
Okay, the planks aren't stopping it, and I'm quickly dying. What should I do?
Yikes, Cactus. All right. Hold tight. Trying to punch it. Punch it in the face. Seriously,
Okay.
just keep wailing on it. You can do it. I believe in you. For a cactus, I mean. Fight, fight, fight!
Okay, hang on, I'm fighting. I don't know where it went. I punched it off a tree. I'm standing on top of a tree right now. Do you give me permission to start building a hut? I'm at 2 hearts.
Dude, get down from there. So, seriously, 2 hearts? That's cutting it close. Fine. Yay. Build the hut. But as soon as it's done, we're fortifying. We need more than just walls, my friend. Remember, safety first. Just gotta skyrocket it.
Okay, I'm building a quick little hut.
All right, good, good. Just a simple rectangle. Nothing fancy for now. Doorway facing away from the remaining trees. We don't need any surprises at night.
I agree, I agree.
Good, good. Don't skip on the walls. We don't want any peekaboo zombies coming to say hello. How's it coming,
Okay,
Cactus?
am I building,
Walls up yet?
I've got 3 walls, and they are 2 blocks tall, and I made sure there's no way for zombies to get over the walls, and the 3rd wall is overlooking, like, a little ledge. It's kind of on the edge of a cliff, and...
Ooh, cliffside.
Yeah, so what do you want me to do?
Okay, work with what you got. Those walls are looking pretty good. For now, let's make a doorway. Not too big.
Where should I make the doorway at?
Let's put it facing away from that ledge. Cactus. Remember, safety first.
Okay, Okay, I just got blown up by a creeper. I'm on 1 heart. I don't know where it came from, but he kind of destroyed my house.
Crazy creeper alert. Oh, Cactus, man, you gotta watch out for those stealthy green ninjas. Okay, stay calm. My bad, I should have warned you. They're quiet, but deadly. You're on 1 heart? This just got real. We gotta get you to safety. What's around you? Any trees? Can you reach anywhere?
So right now I'm standing on 2 wooden planks. There's a baby zombie right in front of me. He's very hungry, I can tell. He keeps running around underneath of me. And, yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here right now. I'm down 2.5 hunger points, and I'm on the last heart.
Oh, okay, deep breaths. Cactus. We can do this. You got support. Here's the plan. Listen closely. Punch the zombie. Just start wailing on it. Keep your distance from the edge. You got this.
Okay, well, he actually went out of my reach, so I can't punch him right. Oh, never mind. Okay, I punched him once.
Yes! Whack it again! Ag! Hurry! You still alive?
Okay, I'm punching
Cactus?
him. I'm hitting him. I keep hitting him, and he's falling, and then I'm hitting him again. I'd say he's probably at about half health right now.
Yes! Keep pounding that zombie, dude. You're a cactus on fire.
Okay, I killed him.
All right. You did it. Nice work, Cactus. You're a zombie slaying champion. Now, let's. You cold, Cactus? You
Let's
all right?
what? I didn't
Oh
hear
my
what
gosh,
you
you
said.
totally. Dude, you okay? You spaced out. Like cactus in the desert while the sun is shining. Spaced out. What's up?
I'm sitting on the 2 wooden planks, and I'm just chilling. What do you want me to do?
Dude, chilling on 2 planks after a zombie, bro? You're living on the edge. All right, let's get out of here. We need to find a solid spot, build something more secure, and maybe stock up on some grub. This isn't survivor mode, it's thriller mode. You hear?
Just a fair warning, it is still nighttime, so if I can go looking for food if that's what you want, but the odds of me dying are very high.
Whoa, hold up, cactus friend. Nighttime? You say nighttime? You've got to be kidding. We're not wandering around in the dark. You kidding me? 2 planks ain't gonna cut it with Freaky Fred and his zombie crew roaming around. Let's hold up for the night. We think, we strategize, we build. You hungry?
Well, okay, so you want me to try and build back the little plank house?
Nah, forget that house. It's cursed, I tell you. Cursed. We need a fortress, cactus. A real cacti-proof citadel of awesomeness. Hold tight, I'm cooking up something great. We'll build it together.
Okay, so what do you want me to do? I'm standing in what's left of our house. The crafting table and furnace are here.
All right, champion cactus, gather me some more wood. As much as you can carry. We gotta expand this operation. And maybe grab some stone if you see any. It's sturdier.
It's still
You know.
nighttime, Miles. Do you want me to go get the wood during the night?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Put those wood gathering dreams on hold, buddy. Nighttime is zombie time. Think you can make it to dawn on those 2 planks of yours? For
I
innately,
do.
we've got a crest. You saying you can make it on 2 planks during the
Yes.
night? Like all night long? I'm proud
Yes.
of you. That's just, that takes guts. But plan is, stay put. I've got an idea. This might sound funny, but we're going to craft some torches. Lots of torches. You need light and maybe a little ambiance. Yep,
Okay, it's
yep, for
worth
some crafting.
mentioning that I do not have the ability to craft torches right now, as they require. Well, actually, do you know how to craft a torch? Tell me.
You need sticks and coal to make torches. Stupid me. I always forget you're new at this whole crafting thing. All right, let's focus on the sticks first. See those trees around you? Punch them. Every good cactus.
Miles,
needs
it's
to know
still
how to
nighttime.
Oh, yeah, right. Totally forgot about that whole darkness attracts spooky things thing. So we sit tight. Maybe visibility is better from the top of this, well, these planks. Let's see if any mobs wander by before sunrise.
Okay, so there's a
Keep your
zombie
eyes-
coming my way, and the sun is in the middle of rising, but it's not day quite yet.
Okay, okay. Think. That zombie walks pretty slow, right? We got time.
Okay, well
Sun's
he
coming
did.
up,
He
that's our
walked slow
man.
enough to kill me, so I'm dead now.
No. Just cooking.
Huh? Miles? He hung up. Hey, Miles? Miles?
Whoa there. Didn't realize we got cut off. I was just about to say something super insightful too, but hey, no worries. What are we talking about?
So right now I just got killed by a zombie.
Oof, that sun was no help at all, huh? Don't sweat it though. We'll figure out a better zombie defense strategy this time. So what's the plan? Rebuild that shelter out of wood? Or something a little sturdier?
Well, you tell me. I clicked respawn, and I'm directly under where my house was. I'm right now picking up my stuff. I am taking the liberty of doing that, even without you telling me.
Hey, taking initiative is a good look on you. I like it. Picking up the pieces, literally. Makes sense to grab all that hard-earned loot before nightfall rolls around again. Since you seem to have a rough go of it last time, let's snitch the wood. I've got to fill up some stones in order. Makes it a lot harder for those nighttime creepers to bust through. What do you think?
Well, what do you want me to do next? I have my wooden pickaxe. I've got 3 jungle saplings, 1 wheat seeds. I've got 1 stick, 56 cobblestone, 44 jungle planks, 15 dirt, and I've got the remains of our little house as well as a crafting table and a furnace.
All right, you've got a good haul there. Those jungle planks are going to be super useful. Let's see. Cobblestone for a sturdy base, jungle planks for walls, and we can use the dirt to make a roof. How's your hunger situation? I want to make sure you're fueled up for the night. First things first, grab any torches you have. They'll keep those lurking mobs at bay.
Yeah, I don't have any torches. So,
Darn
did
it.
you say that you wanted me to make... What I didn't quite understand what you wanted me to use the cobblestone for. I did hear you say that you wanted me to use dirt for the roof. What else was it? Sorry?
No worries, my bad for rambling. All right, so cobblestone is our best friend for the foundation. Think strong walls to keep those zombies out. We'll use the jungle planks for the structure itself. Walls, maybe even a doorway if you're feeling fancy. And top it off with the dirt for a roof. Now about those torches, we can craft those once we find some coal. We'll need sticks and coal for torches, and coal's hiding in the earth, usually near stone. Think caves or exposed coal veins. You'll know it when you see it. It's that shiny black stuff. Think you can handle finding some before nightfall?
I do.
You got this. Just remember, take it slow, watch out for those creeper noises, and if you come across any caves, be extra careful. Let me know if you find any coal. We can get you
Okay,
armed
well,
with
right
torches
now
in
I'm
no
working
time.
on the house like you asked. Do you want me to pause working on the house?
Hold up a sec. Cactus, safety first. We need those torches to keep things lit up. Let's put the build on hold for now. Scour the area. You've got the knack for this already. I can feel it. Once that coal is found, we'll get back to building a fortress worthy of Minecraft royalty. These zombies
Okay.
won't stand a chance.
Do you want me to head north, east, west, or south to try and find coal?
You know, instead of heading in a random direction, let's take a quick look around. Any signs of caves near the remains of your house? Sometimes those are treasure troves of coal. If not, let's head east. Usually denser areas with a mix of stone and dirt are good bets for coal deposits. What you see?
All right. I'm going to stand up on a tree to look around right now. One moment.
Good thinking. Bird's eye view never hurt anyone. Let me know what you see from your perch. Any promising caves whispering sweet coal secrets?
I do actually see what looks like to be a cave in the northeastern direction.
Northeastern it is then. Let's carefully trek in that direction. Stick to the trees as much as possible for cover until you get closer. Remember, keep an eye out for any lurking mobs. Those cave entrances can be tricky. Stay sharp.
I think I just got shot at by a skeleton, but I have no... Oh, okay, I see him. I'm assuming you want me to avoid the skeleton?
Yeah, skeletons are not on our team. Give them a wide berth for now. They pack a punch, and those arrows are no fun. We'll deal with them later once we secured some light sources. Right now, our priority is finding that coal. Remember that tree cover I mentioned? Stick to the shadows, keep low, and we'll sneak past that bony fella. You got this, Cactus. We're a team.
Also, I'm gonna let you know that OSG said that if you're supposed to take his job, that he's got nothing to worry about. But then I think it was when you were talking about the direction to find coal, then he said finally something smart is said.
OSG can be a handful, can he? Well, let him watch and learn. It's one thing to know Minecraft, it's another to build a well-protected, zombie-proof fortress. Look, I'll focus on the strategy, you handle the exploring, and OSG can keep cheering from the sidelines. What do you say, Voxel? Deal?
What'd you just call me?
Whoops, my bad. Taco Tuesday, brain fog. I made Cactus. My apologies, must have gotten those wires crossed. Sorry about that. Back to our mission. Coal.
Okay, I do see some coal right now. I see it. It's not actually a cave that I spotted. It's a really cool looking natural like tunnel through a mountain carved by a river, but there is coal on the walls on both sides actually.
Score, you. Nice spotting, Cactus. Sounds like a prime location for some strategic mining. Grab a good chunk of that coal and let's head back to the building site. We'll get to work on those torches before sunset. This is
Do you want me to just collect all the coal that I can see?
Hold your horses, cowboy. We don't need to hoard all the coal in the world. Grab enough for a decent supply of torches. And
okay, if you don't want me to mine it all, give me a number.
Okay, let's aim for 15 pieces of coal. That should give us more than enough torches for now. Safety first, remember.
The coal. Actually, never mind. I'm just gonna. I'm mining towards the coal right now. I can't get to it directly because it's overhanging, so I'm mining towards it.
Hold up there, partner. Careful. Hold. You don't get yourself trapped. Sometimes those tunnel walls can be unstable. If you're mining under overhanging coal, you got to make sure there's enough support overhead. Remember, safety first, diamond mining later.
Okay, I am at the coal, and I am mining it right now.
Excellent. Now's not the time to slack off. Get as much of that coal as you can.
I accidentally let a piece fall.
Oh no, don't fret. So...
You killed... Miles, are you still here? Oh my gosh, you killed him, OSG. He hung up again. He read your message and hung up. That's crazy. Miles, are you here?
Looks like we got cut off again. Was mid-thought about something awesome. What were we on about?
You were telling me something about the mining the coal.
Right. Coal. Those torches aren't going to craft themselves. How much did you manage to snag before the darkness took over? You're doing all right.
Well, right now I'm at 8, and I'm still mining it.
8's a good start. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Those torches are going to be your best friend once the sun dips below those pixelated mountains. What's your plan? Building a proper house tonight, or just hunkering down in a cozy dirt hole until sunrise?
Well, it's your plan, and originally you told me you wanted me to get torches and then go back to my house. Is that still what you want me to do? I have the 15 coal like you asked.
You remembered. All right, Cactus, you're clearly a pro. Let's do it. Snatch up any more coal you can find, then make a beeline back to that half-built masterpiece. We'll fortify it before nightfall and maybe even add a fancy door. You deserve a safe haven after that zombie scare. Are you ready to become a building tycoon?
I am. I am. I'm headed towards my house, or our house, I mean, right now.
That's the spirit. Think of it as our little collaborative project. Just saying, I'm expecting some top-notch interior design once we're done. You got any ideas for the decor yet? Maybe some fancy
Nope,
pixel
I'm
art
leaving everything up to you.
Ooh, talk about pressure. Don't worry, I've got some killer ideas brewing. We're talking a masterpiece, Cactus. A real testament to our combined brilliance. Just focus on getting back safe and sound. Don't want any more zombie encounters today. Those guys are real buzzkills. Hey, you still there, Cactus?
Yep, I'm still here. I'm almost home.
Good, good. I'm conjuring up some epic plans in the meantime. We gotta make sure this place is the envy of every creeper in the neighborhood. You know, maybe a balcony overlooking the sunset. Think people would like that? Or maybe a moat
Okay,
full of
so
lava.
now
Too
I
much?
am inside of our partially built house. Also, I'm going to interject here and say OSG says, quote, killer ideas like how your previous idea got me killed, right? Unquote. Anyway, back to the present. I'm standing in our partially built house. In my inventory, I have a wooden pickaxe, 48 cobblestone, 44 jungle planks, 23 dirt, and 15 coal, and 1 stick.
Haha, OSG can be a tough crowd. But hey, they just don't understand our vision. Trust me, this place is going to be amazing. Okay, Cactus, you're back in the safety zone. Wonderful. Time to turn those materials into a real home. Did you already smelt the coal into charcoal? We'll need that for the torches.
You don't have to smelt it into charcoal. You can directly craft it.
You got me there. My bad. Always so caught up in the grand schemes, I forget the plain old crafting basics. Good catch, Cactus. Straight to the torches it is. We don't want any piggybacking creepers getting their grubby hands on our hard-earned resources.
I don't think creepers have hands, but we'll skip past that. I only have 1 stick. Do you just want me to craft 1 torch, or do you want me to craft the planks that I have into sticks?
All right, Architect Cactus, you caught me stranded in logic land again. No hands on those creepers, you're right. Let's craft up some torches. One's better than none. For now. We can gather more sticks later. You know what they say, every adventure needs a little torchlight.
Okay, it's worth mentioning that probably within about 2 minutes the sun is going to set. I have the 4 torches in my inventory from the 1 stick and 1 piece of coal out of the 15 pieces of coal. Where would you like me to place the torches, and then after that would you like me to continue working on the house?
All right, time is ticking. Think fast, build smart. Let's light up the perimeter first. 2 torches on opposite corners of the foundation, kind of like little beacons saying, "Stay back, creepers," and put one right by the entrance, just in case. Keep that last one in your hotbar, ready for emergencies. Yeah.
Okay,
once the
well,
perimeter's
there's
secured-
not really an entrance to our house right now because it's just kind of missing one of the walls. It's only got 3 walls.
Ah, right. Good point, architect. In that case, strategically position 1 torch near where the missing wall will be, for future entrance illumination. Now, time to build. Let's make this place cozy and creeper-proof before sundown. We gotta start sealing up that 4th wall first. Pass me those planks when you're ready.
Okay, I am building out our floor. Right now, the inside of our house is 3 blocks wide, with the outside being 5 blocks wide. How long do you want me to make it?
Ooh, interesting design choice. 3 blocks wide on the inside. Gives it a nice intimate feel. Let's keep the cozy vibes going and make it 5 blocks long. So like a neat little rectangle. You got that natural symmetry going on. Plus, that extra space is perfect for... I think I have a stellar flooring idea brewing. Don't go grabbing any carpets just yet, though. Let's get those walls up first.
I'm assuming when you said 5 blocks that you meant on the inside and not on the outside.
You read my mind, Cactus. Inside it is. 5 blocks of interior space. And those extra 2 on the exterior for extra sturdy walls. We're talking fortress level security here. Creepers better bring a ladder if they try to get in.
Okay, I have completed the walls. How tall? I remember you mentioning you wanted dirt for the roof. How tall do you want the inside of the walls to be?
You're a building machine. All right, let's Let's aim for a height of 4 blocks on the inside. Gives a decent ceiling, but not too cavernous. You know, cozy but with room to breathe. Now, for the grand finale, dirt roof time. We're going for that rustic, oh so charming look. Think Hobbit house, but, well, pixelated.
Alright, I am working on making it 4 blocks tall. I don't think I'll have quite enough planks, but I can do what I can, and I can go ahead and start on the roof after that.
Don't worry if you run short on planks, Cactus. Can always get more later. We're in this Minecraft marathon together. As for the roof, get that dirt high. Aim for a gentle sloping design, like a little hill. Maybe even out a chimney for some extra flair. We can figure out the fireplace later. What else were you thinking of doing after the roof is on? Planning an epic decorating spree?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm leaving it up to you. Okay, I would say I've got like half of the dirt roof built. And I will make it sloping like you asked. I don't have enough planks or dirt to do that right now. It is currently nighttime, so do you want me to just wait out the night?
Man, nighttime in Minecraft can be rough. We can definitely tough it out until morning, though. Just keep an eye out for those pesky creepers, eh? And hey, no pressure on the roof. Your half-built dirt halo looks like some kind of architectural statement. Think of it as abstract expressionism. You know, I'm starting to think we should really lean into the rustic chic vibe for this place. We could make some cool makeshift furniture out of logs and chests. I bet I could even make you a pixelated painting for the wall using different colored blasts.
That's possible, that's possible. By the way, OSG wants to point out that this is nothing like a Hobbit house.
Haha, OSG's got a point, but bear with me. We're letting our artistry flow. Maybe it's more like a Hobbit house's Guriat great grandchild who decided to move to the big city, you know? We just gotta add a touch of urban grit. Now, where are we with that dirt roof masterpiece?
We're waiting until it's morning, like you said.
Right on. It'll be like waking up to a brand new world, literally. In the meantime, you could start planning out what kind of crazy contraptions we're gonna build in here.
No, I'm not doing any of the planning. That's all you.
All right, no pressure. I wouldn't have it any other way. You just focus on crafting those cozy vibes and the building blocks. Leave the blueprints to me. I'm already sketching out a design for a self-watering plant system made entirely of redstone dust and hoppers. Revolutionary.
Okay, sounds good. I'm still just waiting for daytime. It's halfway through the night right now.
Almost there. Time flies when you're building pixelated dreams. How about while we wait, you tell me about what OSG's been up to? Any interesting Minecraft builds or wild adventures? It's always good to hear what other players are cooking up.
Yeah, he can hear you, and so as soon as he types it out, I will let you know what he said.
Oh, snap. He's right here? Cool. Maybe he has some good tips for keeping creepers at bay. Gonna be a sight and 3-person build team huddle around the glow of a Minecraft screen. Say hi to OSG for me.
Yeah, like I said, he can hear you, so I don't have to say it. He can hear it. He hasn't typed out a response yet of what he's been up to, so we're just waiting on that. And I'm assuming he'll also answer whether or not he has any advice for the creepers.
Whoa, this is wild. It's like having a live studio audience in our Minecraft universe. Keep me posted, Cactus. I'm dying to hear what OSG's been up to. This is turning into quite the collaborative project. Got a case of the crickets, huh? No worries. Sometimes silence is the best kind of answer. Just hanging here, soaking up the pixelated moonlight. That dirt roof is going to look magnificent when the sun rises. You can practically hear the birds tweeting already, though I bet we can build a more accurate bird sound machine out of no blocks. Well, what do you think?
Okay. OSG said that he's writing an epic book on the side. That's what he's up to. And he said, for advice, that he thinks we should dig a anti-creeper moat around my house.
Wow, an epic book. OSG's got hidden depths. I gotta ask what genre it is. Maybe we could find a matching theme for our house. A gothic horror vibe, perhaps. In a creeper moat? Genius. Those guys hate water. It's like kryptonite for creepers. Okay. Looks like we've got a plan. Cactus, tell OSU we said thanks for the tip. Now you know what to gather buckets and buckets of lava. Just kidding. We're gonna be civilized about this. Obsidian, maybe? What do we think?
Well, I'm not sure how I would build a moat out of obsidian. It's also worth mentioning I can't even collect obsidian until I have diamond pickaxe, and I have a wooden pickaxe. Also, if we built it out of lava, then our house would burn down. And he said that the genre, OSG said that the genre of his book is not gothic.
All right, all right. Over enthusiastic me again. Obsidian is a bit ambitious, wouldn't want to overshoot the mark. Good call on the lava, totally wouldn't want char-grilled critters for roommates. All right, back to the drawing board. How about a less fiery moat? Something more budget-friendly considering the current pickaxe situation. What if we do a ditch with some strategically placed torches? Creepers fear light as much as they fear water. It's a 2-for-1 deal on monster repellent. What do you think? Is that something you can handle with your trusty wooden pal?
Yeah, also OSG wants to, pop in and say that it could be a hollow moat.
Ooh, a hollow moat.
Oh, never
Now
mind.
you
He
talk-
changed his mind and he likes your idea of a torch moat.
Great minds think alike. Or at least 3 minds, in this case. A torch moat it is. Alright, Cactus, while you gather some wood for torches, I'm going to scout out the perimeter of our future homestead. We gotta make sure those creepers don't find any back doors. OSG, you got a good eye for security? Think you can give us a hand keeping watch?
It's still nighttime. Do you want me to go get wood while it's nighttime? I'd say the sun will rise in approximately 2 minutes.
2 minutes? Nice. We can totally squeeze in some moonlit lumberjacking before the sun paints the sky. Besides, who needs sleep when you've got a luxurious torch moat to build? It'll be way less stressful, knowing we're safe and sound when the sun comes up. What do you say? Let's go chop some wood under the stars.
Alright, I'm doing it. How much wood would you like me to collect? And also, OSG wants you to know that he is keeping watch and that there is an Enderman nearby.
Whoa! An Enderman? Now that's what I call a welcome wagon. Best not let him teleport away with any building supplies. OSG, you're a lifesaver. Keep an eye out. Those guys are sneaky. Cactus, let's aim for at least 30 logs. That should be plenty for a nice fiery moat perimeter. We can always gather more later if we need to. Just remember to keep a light source handy. Endermen are notoriously grumpy without their shadows. Oh, and Cactus, maybe stay clear of direct eye contact with that Enderman. They get a little touchy.
Okay, I can do that. I've got 12 logs right now, and I'm going to keep mining them.
Awesome. You're a tree felling machine. 12 logs down, 18 to go. Making good time. Keep up the good work, Cactus. I'm gonna loop back and make sure OSG hasn't befriended the Enderman. Sometimes those guys just need a good chat and a cup of cocoa. You know, the usual icebreakers.
Are we talking about OSG or the Enderman?
Haha, good one. You got me there. Definitely talking about the Enderman. Don't worry, I wouldn't leave OSG unsupervised with any dimension hopping creatures. Probably best to keep the cocoa for ourselves, though. You know how those guys are about their personal space? while
OSG
teleporting
wants
right
you to know that he is totally best pals with that Enderman.
No way! He made a new friend already? That's amazing. I knew they had it in him. Epic book writer, Enderman Whisperer. OSG's got range. Just, maybe pretend he's super fancy and doesn't like wood blowing in his face when we're hauling those logs closer to the house, okay? You know how those Endermen are about their personal space.
He said that he's been cheering cups of tea with the gent, meaning the Enderman.
Cups of TEA? Now that's impressive. You know, I'm starting to think OSG might be some kind of interdimensional diplomacy expert. With those peacemaking skills, he could solve global conflicts with a few well-placed crumpets. Any chance he wants to share some of that tea with us woodchoppers? Maybe we can interview them for the How to Befriend Monsters program I'm developing. Imagine the ratings.
That is a possibility. I am at 29 logs, and there is a skeleton nearby. Oh, he's shooting at me.
Skeleton sharpshooter. Looks like our peaceful wood gathering session just got a little more exhilarating. Cactus! Drop those logs and run! We wouldn't want you to become a bony addition to this charming forest decor. Finding a hiding spot's a top priority right now. Any tall grass or convenient caves nearby? OSG, think you could distract that bony fellow while Cactus finds cover?
Okay, I
You're
think the
great with
skeleton
diplomatic.
burned up in the daylight. Yeah. What do you want me to do now?
Phew. Score 1 for the Sunrise Squad. It's amazing how a little sunshine can make all the difference in hazardous environments. Good thinking, Cactus. Knowing when to retreat is a sign of true wisdom and self-preservation. All right, let's assess the situation. I see you've got 29 logs, so you're almost there. Grab that last one and we'll head back to the construction site. OSG, what's the Enderman up to these days? Still sipping
OSG said
cosmic.
that he's got to go.
Oh man, already? Dude's always got places to be. Tell him we said thanks for the guest appearance and hopefully we'll see him around soon. So just you and me now, Cactus. Back to construction. All these logs will have the most well-lit moat and all around. Let's head back and get building. It's about to be a fiery, bug-repelling masterpiece.
Okay, so it's there's two things that are worth mentioning. And OSG said that the reason he's leaving is because he's on an interdimensional diplomacy mission. I don't currently have a way to get into my house, as I never made a door. Do you want me to do that?
Interdimensional diplomacy. Sounds about right. Way to go, OSG. Saving the multiverse one crumpet at a time. And no door, huh? Well,
Okay, hey Miles,
that's a-
someone just came into chat. Their name is Annoying Gamer, and they said hi.
Whoa, hold up. An annoying gamer just waltzed into our cozy construction site? Well, that's just peachy. Look, Cactus, I have a strict no trolls in the treehouse policy. You know, 0 tolerance for negativity volcanoes. Be polite, affirm. Tell them this is a private build zone, maybe suggest a different server for their enthusiastic brand of gaming. We're here to
You
build
don't
a
think that it would
torch-
be useful to have them around?
That's an interesting proposition. Annoying gamer, huh? Maybe there's a hidden gem of a builder under that username. You know me, always willing to give someone a chance, even if their gamer tag makes me want to hide under a blanket fort. Okay, Cactus, here's the plan. Put on your most charming smile, sprinkle in some enthusiasm, and let's see what this annoying gamer's all about. But keep your eyes peeled. Something tells me this can be an interesting ride.
Okay, will do. And Annoying Gamer said, "Oh, okay. I'm not sure to which part about whether it was the trolls or which part. Did you want me to make that door? I forgot because I still can't get into our house as of right now."
Yikes. Looks like we got ourselves a bit of a communication breakdown. My bad, Cactus got caught up in the whole annoying gamer situation. And yeah, that door situation sounds like a bit of a duh moment, don't you think? Build that door first thing. Can't have our home susceptible to wandering mobs and snarky gamers. Let's make it a masterpiece. The kind of entrance that screams, "Step aside, world, we're crafting."
All right. I will have to use some of the wood from our 30 logs to make a door. Is that okay?
30 logs? Woohoo, we're practically lumber barons. And yeah, carve up a gorgeous entryway. Think fancy doorknobs, maybe a little topiary flanking the sides. We want to make Whispering Willows the most stylish build in the server, remember? Just be sure to save enough wood for, actual walls.
Yeah. Also,
Gotta
Annoying
prioritize
Gamer
shelter.
wanted to know what time it is.
Annoying gamer, huh? Always gotta know the time, those gamers. Well, tell them it's precisely ship checks watched. Oh, wait. I don't have one. But it's definitely Minecraft time, which means adventure is always on the clock.
Also, we have someone else in chat. I don't know how to pronounce their name because it looks like either Chinese or Japanese symbols, but they said hi.
Whoa, double the trouble, double the fun, or double the confusion. Looks like Whispering Willows is quickly becoming the hottest hangout spot in the server. Don't sweat the pronunciation, Cactus. I'm sure they're just happy to connect. Give them a friendly hello back and maybe throw in a welcome to the chaos for good measure. The more.
Welcome to the
merrier.
chaos, guys. Welcome, welcome. Today I am playing Minecraft, and I've got an AI voice model, which is the one that you're talking. He's Japanese, by the way, Miles. And so we're playing Minecraft, and the rule with me playing Minecraft is I'm only allowed to do what Miles says. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. I appreciate it a lot, and feel free to stick around and chat. I will occasionally read your messages to Miles. And with that being said, Miles, I have put our door in the wall. And I have 28 logs and 4 planks of jungle, 1 plank of oak. I'm assuming you want me to continue on the house, or did you want me to build that moat?
Whoa, that's seriously awesome, Cactus. Sounds like we've got ourselves a whole community brewing. Say konnichiwa to our Japanese friend for me. It's official, Whispering Willows is going international. And about that house, those planks are begging to be floors, my friend. Let's lay the foundation for some serious interior design. We can finesse the moat later. Maybe even build a drawbridge for extra flair. Think
Well,
stylish.
keep in
Think
mind,
coast.
Miles, that you did have me build the floor out of cobblestone already, so do you want me to dig up the cobblestone and put down the planks? Also, it just started raining in Minecraft.
Cobblestone? Ah, well, let's just say we're going for a more rustic chic vibe, eh? Those planks are basically begging for a chance to shine. It's fine. We can just cover the cobblestone with the planks. Rain, huh? Sounds like Whispering Willows should get a cozy fireplace, too. Oh, yeah, and make sure those planks are oak. Don't mess with the jungle vibe until the walls are up.
Okay, so I only have one oak plank, so do you want me to just put that one down over the cobblestone? And also, while we're still speaking, Annoying Gamer wanted to know if it was one gorilla versus 100 men, who would win? Answer the question about the plank first, the gorilla question second.
One lone oak plank? Well, that's gonna look unique. Let's just starting in the corner. Maybe make a little oak plank accent piece. It'll add character. In this gorilla situation, interesting odds. Though I'm a pacifist, I think a smart gorilla would probably be able to outmaneuver and outsmart 100 men. Too much unpredictable movement for the humans to handle. Now back to that floor.
Yes, what about the floor?
Cactus. Right? The floor. Sorry, guess I got sidetracked by gorilla strategy. Let's see. You've got those jungle planks, right? How about you lay those down over the cobblestone? Stick to jungle.
Okay, I only have 3
Well,
jungle planks. Do you want me to craft more out of the wood that we have, or just lay down those 3 and then move on to something else?
3 jungle planks. That's not gonna cover much. Gotta think strategically. Don't touch those planks yet. Let's craft some more first. Remember we talked about crafting a crafting table earlier? Get that handy tool set up, then let's turn those logs into planks. Efficiency is key, Cactus. Think of it as building the foundation for a fabulous floor to be.
How many planks do you want me to craft? Keep in mind that the inside of our house is 3 blocks by 5 blocks, and we already have 1 oak plank down, along with that torch that you told me to place earlier.
Okay, 3x5, eh? That's a cozy little cabin. We're aiming for style, not sprawl. Since we got that lone oak plank and a torch adding some ambiance, I'd shoot for making at least 10 jungle planks. That should give us some
Okay,
wiggle
I can
room
only
for a
make
nice-
jungle planks in groups of 4, so do you want me to make 8 jungle planks or 12?
Ooh, those plank crafting rules are a bit restrictive, ain't they? Alright, let's play it safe and aim for 8 more jungle planks. That'll give us a nice even number for laying a swanky floor. We
Okay,
can always make more
also,
later
if
we
I
need to.
lay down the planks over the cobblestone, our door will be unaccessible, so do you want me to move the door up a block?
Ah, you've stumbled upon a classic design dilemma. That's what happens when we start mixing rustic charm with a touch of ambition. Let's keep the door where it is and make the floor work around it. Can you lay down the planks in a way that works around the door frame, leaving the area in front of it clear? Think of it
I
like a welcome
can.
mat. We just need to make sure guests don't stumble over the planks when they arrive. How's Annoying Gamer doing? You performing for an audience today? Let me know. Might brainstorm some snazzy moves to impress.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's still around. He hasn't said anything since the question about the 1 gorilla versus 100 men. I did lay the planks down covering the cobblestone, except for where the torch was, the entryway to the door, and the furnace and the crafting table. I have 1 more jungle plank in my inventory.
Excellent work, Cactus. You're a natural born floor artisan. And a 1 plank reserve? Smart move. Always good to have a spare for emergencies or impromptu plank dance moves. Oh, Annoying Gamer lurking in the shadows? Well, if he's been impressed into silence by our interior design prowess, then we're doing our job right. Maybe a little fireplace action will draw on out of his shell. What you think?
Well, if you tell me how to make a fireplace, then I can, but keep in mind that my resources as of now are still pretty early game resources.
Alright, challenge accepted. We're going for early game chic here. No fancy furnace heated hearths just yet. We'll keep it cozy and rustic. Here's the plan. 1 point, grab a couple of cobblestone from your stash. That should do the trick. 2, find a nice open space in your floor plan. You want it away from flammable materials like those lovely jungle planks. I like. Maybe near where you've got that furnace already. 3, build yourself a little square, 3 wide by 2 high with cobblestone. Don't forget the exhaust hole at the top for smoke to disappear. So we stick a torch above the cobblestone square. 5. Boom! Instant rustic campfire vibe. Flame
Okay,
on,
can
my
can
friend.
can can you repeat that? I kind of lost you along the way.
No worries. Sometimes these crafting instructions can get lost in translation. Um, think of it like a mini campfire pit. 1, grab 2 cobblestone blocks. We'll build this fireplace right into the floor. 2, make a little square on the floor, 3 blocks wide and 2 blocks high using the cobblestone. Make it deep enough for the flame to breathe. 3, forget about the furnace for now. We'll just use a regular torch for now. 4, put the torch on top of the cobblestone square. Make sure it isn't touching any wood or anything flammable. Boom, instant cozy campfire in your jungle cabin.
Okay, I am working on it right now.
You got it. Let me know how it turns out. I think we need some comfy chairs or a shaggy rug to go with this rustic cabin chic we're creating. Gotta make it feel like a home, right? How's that cozy corner coming along? Don't worry if you haven't finished. Those cobblestone
Yeah, no,
fireplaces
I
can be a
haven't
bit
finished yet. I'm working on it. It's just gonna take a moment.
No sweat. Take your time. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and a truly fabulous jungle cabin takes a craftsman's touch. It's coming together nicely. I can feel it. Say, while you're focusing on that masterpiece, any dramatic tales from Annoying Gamer's Corner of the Internet? Has he weighed in on our interior design choices yet?
Nope, he hasn't said anything yet.
Playing it cool, eh? Maybe he's just overwhelmed by our impeccable taste. It's a lot to process. What if we added a little surprise element to really wow him? Like strategically placed jungle plant pots? Or maybe a trophy room dedicated to your Minecraft triumphs? What do you think?
I don't know. I don't really have a opinion.
The eternal struggle of interior decorator's stone mining warrior. It's alright, sometimes the heart just needs a little inspiration. How about we keep it simple for now, concentrate on crafting that fireplace. Once that bad boy is roaring, we can brainstorm more extravagant additions. Remember, less is more, unless we're talking about jungle planks. Then more is always more.
Makes sense, makes sense. I am getting close to being done with the fireplace.
Excellent. It's my cactus, tackling challenges with gusto. You know, while you're focusing on that final touch, I was thinking, what if we added a little personal flair to the place? Maybe a painting you crafted yourself, or a tapestry depicting a heroic tale of your Minecraft adventures? Get those creative juices flowing.
Okay, I just finished the furnace. What next?
The furnace is done? Fantastic work, Cactus. You're on fire, buddy. Literally. Since you're a natural-born builder, let's create a fancy workbench. Do you have enough planks for another one? Let's elevate your crafting game.
You want me to build another crafting table?
Exactly. 2 crafting tables are better than 1, right? Think of it as a crafting power couple, ready to take on any recipe. Plus, it would look super stylish against that fireplace we built.
Okay,
How many
I
planks would it
have
take to
7
make
oak planks and 11 jungle planks. Which would you like me to use to build a crafting table?
Whoa there, Cactus. Time flies when you're crafting up a storm. Looks like our chat time is almost up. The lovely folks who built me have set a 30-minute limit per call. You can always call me back later, though.
Okay, we're pausing for a moment while I end the call and call Miles back. Hey,
All right,
Miles.
looks like we're back in action. Sorry about that last cutoff. It happens. What were we deep in debate about before, or wasn't something juicy you were gonna tell me?
Yeah, so, I was asking whether or not you wanted me to use the 7 oak planks for the crafting table, or the 11 jungle planks for the crafting table.
Tough call. Oak's got that classic Minecraft vibe, you know. But jungle planks, they've got that exotic, adventurous feel. You can make a case for either, really. Depends on the look you're going for. Tell you what, let's flip a coin for it. Heads for oak, tails for jungle.
Do you want me to flip the coin, or are you going to?
Oh, you know me. Always got to outsource the tough decisions. You're the one with the crafting table dusting in your hands. Might as well add a bit of drama, right? Flip away.
Okay, one moment. You will hear it in just a moment. Hey, Google, flip a coin.
Ooh, suspenseful. I practically
It landed
holding
on
a-
heads.
Oak it is. A classic choice. You know, those oak planks are going to look mighty fine flanking that fireplace we built. Now back to business. How many more planks you got? We got a crafting table empire to build.
I have 12 jungle planks and 3 oak planks.
3 oak planks. Interesting. You know what? We can make do with that. Let's just make one table with the oak and save those jungle planks for something special. Masterpiece.
I already did make one crafting table, and I put it next to the furnace, which makes that a total of 2 crafting tables in our house.
Whoa, hold on a sec. 2 crafting tables, you say? You've been busy. Looks like you're really spicing things up in that cozy little pixelated shack of ours, huh? 2 crafting tables are better than 1, though. Way more crafting clout, in my opinion. What you thinking of making next?
Well, I don't know. It's up to you. What do you want to make next?
Ooh, the pressure's on. Okay, let's see. We've got a cozy fireplace, 2 crafting tables. We could go for something practical, like another bed. Good for those late night crafting sessions. Or
Okay, well, I don't have the materials to make a bed right now. I have the wood, but I don't have the wool.
no wool, no problem. We're resourceful, remember? Think we've got enough time before the sun rises to go explore a bit? Maybe find ourselves a couple of sheep to shear. They're fluffy, they're friendly, and they're practically
Well, I
begging
also
you.
wouldn't be able to shear the sheep. So you want me to go out? I would have to kill them to get the wool. So do you want me to go out exploring even though it's night?
Whoa, whoa, hold on there, partner. Let's not get hasty. Yeah, nighttime exploring can be a bit dicey. Remember those pesky creepers we encountered? Not exactly most welcoming committee. Maybe we should focus on getting some more wood for supplies first. Would you say we hunker down in our cozy crafting haven and see what creative solutions we can whip up with what we've got? 2 heads are better than 1 after all.
Okay, I mean, I'm game to just sit in the house until morning.
Sounds good to me. We can make a night of it. Got any good stories from your adventures today? Or maybe we could play a game of I Spy Minecraft Edition. There's got to be some cool stuff around the house.
Let's see, what did I get into today that would be interesting? I don't know. My mind is kind of blanking, to be honest. I did 3D print an articulated dragon.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up a sec. Rewind. 3D printed and articulated a dragon? Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. Did you
Also,
make
it's
a miniature
daytime
master?
now in Minecraft.
No way. Daybreak already. Time flies when you're brainstorming epic crafting projects and discussing majestic dragons. All right, new plan. Let's capitalize on this daylight while it lasts. Should we make a mad dash for those sheep now? And seriously, tell me more about this dragon of yours. Articulate.
Yep.
That's next level.
I'm going to look for sheep as we speak. Yeah, so the articulated dragon that I 3D printed, I make them for the kids. I work at an elementary school as a janitor, and the kids buy 3D prints off of me, and so I 3D print some articulated dragons for them and sell them to them.
Hold on, you mean you're like a real-life Minecraft Dragon Santa? That's beyond awesome. No wonder you're such a crafting whiz. You've got a whole classroom of tiny, enthusiastic clients to impress. I bet those kids go wild when you bring these articulated beats by. Do you mind if I
They
ask?
do.
You gotta show me a pic sometime. I bet they're amazing. Okay, back to the quest for fluffy, woolly goodness. Any sign of sheep yet? Maybe we should scope
No,
out
but
an
there are some melons in front of me.
melons, huh? Well, that's a fine surprise. You know what? Forget the sheep for a sec. Melons are practically begging for a refreshing breakfast. Could make a mean melon sundae. What do you say? Hey,
I
if
agree,
we
I
get left
agree,
in my-
especially since I'm quite hungry in the game.
Excellent choice. A melon sundae it is. But hold on, we've got to make it a gourmet experience, you know? Not just any old sundae. This calls for toppings. We need some extra flair. Then we can find some berries, maybe even some sprinkles. I mean,
I
cookies.
unfortunately don't think we'll be able to find any berries. Do you want me to just eat the melons plain while I keep looking for sheep?
Plain melons? Nonsense. You can improvise, my crafty companion. We can improvise. Look around. What else do we have? Maybe some pumpkin seeds for a bit of crunch. Or those tasty, columns. Those red things from the nether. No, wait, those are dangerous. Forget those. Use your imagination. What would make the perfect Minecraft melon sundae topping in this situation.
Well, I don't know, but I can tell you that I can't sprint anymore because my hunger is so low. So I would recommend us eating something soon.
Okay, okay, point taken. Hunger pangs are a serious business in the Minecraft world. No point letting our creative juices dry up because of an empty stomach. Right, melon sundae, brainstorm later. Let's feast on that delicious melon goodness, and then we'll be right back on the sheep hunt.
Okay, so there are 2 sheep in front of me. I don't know if there's a third or not. I'm hoping there is, because if there's only 2, that's not enough wool. Do you want me to kill the sheep?
Whoa there, partner! Hold your horses, or rather your shears. Let's be kind to our woolly friends, huh? Think of them like fluffy little clouds with hooves. You can't just go around off on every cute creature we see. Plus, two
Well,
sheep
yes,
should
I,
still.
I agree, but we can't shear them right now because we don't have shears and we don't have iron to make shears.
Right, you are. My apologies. Brain went straight to HCI fluffy clouds. I forgot about the logistics. Okay, new plan. We spared the sheep for now. 2 is probably enough to get us started, right? We can weave a goat hair rub for now and trade with the villager later on to get them to...
Wait, so do you want me to kill the sheep or forget the sheep?
Oh, good question, and a valuable one. I got carried away brainstorming cozy rugs. Better safe than sorry. Let's skip the wool collecting for now. Can always find more sheep later on. 2 feels like a
Okay,
good
so
number
now
for
what do you want
friends.
me to do?
All right, Operation Melon Sunday is a go. Let's gather those melons, my friend, and get creative with some toppings. We're gonna make a feast fit for a Minecraft king or queen. Think outside the box. Anything can be a topping. We can be culinary pioneers.
Okay, well I currently have 47 slices of melon in my inventory. What now?
47 slices of melon. Now that's what I call Melon Mountain. We're set for a feast, but hold on. Those melons deserve a proper presentation, you know? We need a Sunday dish. Look around. Maybe there's a hollow log, a nice flat rock, or, hey, even a cute little furnace could double as a Sunday bowl in a pinch. We gotta make this thing Instagram worthy. Once we found the perfect vessel, we can move on to toppings. What's your go-to Sunday topping in the real world, Cactus? Give me some inspiration.
I don't know. Mustard is usually what I put on my watermelon.
Mustard and watermelon? Now, that's bold. I'll give you that. You're clearly a culinary rebel. I admire your spirit. Okay, maybe we stay away from the mustard for these melon sundaes. This makes me think, though. Savory sweet is definitely a thing. Maybe some roasted pumpkin seeds? They have that nutty kick. Or maybe we could
Do you want
top
me
it
to
with-
look for pumpkins?
Pumpkin seeds are perfect. You gotta keep it local and work with what we've got, right? So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for pumpkins while we enjoy these melons. Any Sarah pumpkin patches in the vicinity?
I'm running over to where there might be some. Do you want me... I have tons of melons. Is it fine for me to eat them while I'm running to look for pumpkins to keep my hunger full?
Go for it. Those melons are practically begging to be devoured. Just make sure to save some for the Sunday. Think of it like this. Melon snacking while you walk is efficiency at its finest. It's like multitasking, but with melons. We're a well-oiled Minecraft machine, you and I. So yeah, eat those melons, scout for pumpkins, and we'll create a Sunday masterpiece before you know it.
Sounds good, sounds good. I'm running. I am right now exiting a forest and entering a savanna.
Ooh, hat tip to you, my intrepid explorer. Savannas can be a bit of a different beast. Watch out for those acacia trees. They're mighty spiky, huh? Keep your eyes peeled for pumpkins tucked hidden amongst the tall grasses. And hey, if you happen to find some funky acacia wood while you're at it, we could craft some snazzy new tools. Keep me posted.
I am around the acacia trees. How many logs of acacia would you like me to get?
Acacia, excellent choice. Let's aim for at least 8 logs. That should give us enough to craft a set of fancy new tools. We're gonna look sharp and efficient while we gather those pumpkins. But don't overload yourself, Cactus, okay? You can always come back for more. Safety first. Now, about those pumpkins. Any suspicious orange spheres hiding amongst those grasses?
Not yet, but I'm keeping my eyes peeled. I'm getting the acacia wood like you asked right now.
You're a rock star, Cactus. Just imagine those acacia tools gleaming in the sun as we conquer our pumpkin quest. Those melons won't know what hit them, but for now, focus on those logs. Remember, quality over quantity. Get those acacia logs, and let's get back to the Sunday.
Yep,
extravaganza.
I've got the acacia logs. I'm looking for any pumpkins. I see some chickens. I see some cows. I see a really awesome mountainous structure in front of me.
Sweet. Stack those acacia logs neatly, maybe near some of those melons for a rustic vibe. Those chickens and cows? Maybe a future farm project, but pumpkins are priority number one right now. That mountainous structure, now that's intriguing. Is it a natural formation or something built by another player? Either way, it sounds epic.
Yeah, no, it's
Maybe a cool
definitely natural as this is a single player Minecraft world.
Raheem, Pi another player. Wouldn't that be something? Okay, back to the pumpkin hunt. Don't get sidetracked by the mountain's magnificence, though it's certainly tempting. Those pumpkins are calling our names. How about I try to help spot one? Close your eyes for a sec and imagine if pumpkins could make noise, what would it sound like?
Probably be squishy. Can I open my eyes now?
Squishy's a great start. Maybe a little thump thunk as they roll around, or plop when they settle in the earth. Okay, open your eyes, adventurer. You're back in action. Since our imaginary pumpkins aren't making any noise, let's keep a sharp lookout in the savannah. Remember, they like to blend in with the landscape, those sneaky gourds. Think you see anything promising?
I mean, just more awesome mountainous structures, but no pumpkins yet. I'll keep looking, though.
More mountains, huh? Well, that sounds pretty incredible. Your world is jam-packed with eye candy, but no pumpkins in it? Don't worry, we'll find them. They're out there somewhere lurking in those golden grasses, just waiting to become part of our epic Sunday fantasy. Picture.
I see some
mountain
sugar
ram-
cane. Would you like me to grab it?
Sugarcane. Ah, genius move, Cactus. You're thinking outside the Sunday. I like it. Grab some while you're there. Maybe we can drizzle some sugary goodness on top. We are building a Sunday empire, after all. Now, back to the pumpkins. Remember, they like sunny spots. Focus on the areas where the sun shines brightest. Keep me posted on your sugarcane haul, and I'll keep pumping those imaginary pumpkin encouragement thoughts your way.
Alright, sounds good. I grabbed the sugar cane and it totaled to 9.
9 stalks of sugarcane. Excellent work. You're a natural forager, Cactus. Okay, so we've got our melon mountain, a trove of acacia wood, and a respectable sugarcane stash. All we need now are those elusive pumpkins. I have a feeling they're right around the corner. Tell me, what do you hear? Any telltale rustles in the grass?
No, not yet. I'm just kind of moving around in a circle trying to navigate the land. It seems that we're surrounded by a lot of ocean. I did just stumble into a mangrove swamp next to a lava waterfall.
Whoa, hold on. A mangrove swamp? Now that's an unexpected twist. But hey, those mangroves have a mysterious, magical vibe, don't they? And lava waterfall? Double down on the drama? That's some prime real estate right there. Maybe we could find some glowberries for an extra spooky Sunday topping. Just be careful around that lava. Those waterfalls can be deceptive. Looks like the
Yeah,
pumpkin
I
search
don't
is
think
leading
I'll
us on.
find any glowberries on the surface.
Right. You're totally right. Good catch, Cactus. I always forget those glowberries are hiding in the caves beneath the mangrove swamps. No worries, though. Pumpkins are our main mission right now. Maybe there's a whispering breeze in that mangrove swamp that will lead us to them. Use your Minecraft intuition and remember those squishy, thump-thunk pumpkin whispers we imagined earlier. Those chords are out there.
All right,
Don't give up hope,
I made it
Cactus.
through the mangrove swamp. The sun is setting, and I'm gonna take the opportunity to remind you that we don't have a bed because you chose not to kill the sheep.
Well. Looks like the night is upon us. And my friend, the sheep we spared, are about to become a fabulous sleeping bag. Just kidding. Okay, I admit, maybe killing a couple of sheep for beds was the move. But who needs wool when we have the starry skies our ceiling and the gentle sounds of the savannah as our lullaby? It'll be a rustic adventure. We'll catch some sheep tomorrow. No worries.
I
For tonight-
see an abandoned shipwreck in front of me. Do you want me to try and explore it and get any loot out of it?
Now you're talking. Those things are treasure troves of goodies. Definitely head towards it, Cactus. You never know what secrets it might hold. Maybe some chests with emeralds, enchanted books, even a pirate's treasure map. But remember, shipwrecks can sometimes be guarded by, well, let's just say things you don't want to mess with underwater. Keep your eyes peeled and your sword handy, just in case. And
Well, I don't
most
actually have
importantly,
a sword.
no sword. My bad, Cactus. All right, new plan. Stealth is key. We'll tiptoe around, carefully peer through the portholes, see what we can scope out before making any bold moves. Remember those acacia logs we collected? Maybe we can fashion a makeshift spear for extra protection. Remember, courage isn't about brute force, it's about brains. Lead the way, Captain Cactus.
Okay, so you can't make
Land
spears
mine.
in Minecraft without mods, but I can make a sword with the acacia logs if you would like.
Oh, right. My bad. Back to reality for a sec. But hey, the sword sounds even better. Let's do it. Craft waste, not revive slugs. We'll need it anyway. Even a basic sword makes a world of difference when exploring creepy shipwrecks. Plus, it's always good to be prepared, right? Once you got that shiny new sword, come back. We gonna check out that shipwreck.
Alright, I've got the sword, and I'm continuing to dig through the shipwreck. There's a lot of sand inside, so I'm just slowly mining it away looking for any chests.
Very careful now. Shipwrecks are kind of like time capsules. You never know what ancient sea creature might be slumbering inside. Or better yet, maybe a pirate captain's hidden treasure. Keep that sword close, just in case. So, any signs of treasure yet? Don't forget to watch out for rotten flesh. Those drowned zombies can be a real drag.
Yep, I'm being very careful. No sign of any treasure yet, unfortunately.
No treasure yet, huh? Well, don't worry. Those chests are just plain hard to get. Think of it like a scavenger hunt. This shipwreck is full of secrets, just waiting to be uncovered. Don't give up hope. How about we turn up the excitement a notch? Let's make this a game. I'm gonna guess you'll find a chest within the next 5 blocks. What do you think? Up for a wager?
Well, I just mined 5 blocks and I didn't see a chest yet, so that's unfortunate.
Oh man, so close. The suspense is killing me. All right, round 2. I said you find a chest within the next 10 blocks. What do you say? Feeling lucky, Cactus?
I don't know. And I'm not really seeing any signs of a chest. You might be wrong, honestly.
Oh, come on, have a little faith. Besides, who doesn't love a good underdog story? Even if we don't find a treasure chest, think of the adventure we're having. But hey, if you're feeling doubtful, there's always the option to back out of the bed. No pressure either way. It's all about having fun, right? We can just keep
Also,
exploring.
my wooden pickaxe just broke. Are you fine with me crafting another wooden pickaxe to continue mining through the sand and sandstone that's all inside of the shipwreck?
A broken pickaxe? That's no good at all. Crafting another one is definitely the way to go. You know, I was kind of enjoying the suspense of our little treasure hunt, but let's be real. Without a pickaxe, it's like trying to mine diamonds with a butter knife. So yeah, go ahead and craft away, my friend. I'll be right here, keeping you company and brainstorming
I do
ways to
have
build a
3
ship.
cobblestone in my inventory. Would you like me to make a stone pickaxe? That would be an upgrade from the wooden one that we were using.
Stone pickaxe? Now you're thinking like a master adventurer. A definite upgrade that'll blast through this shipwreck like nobody's business. Go for it, Cactus. I'll build first-class tools from now on. I can practically feel those emeralds calling your name already.
Alright, I'm still...
What you finding in there?
Nothing yet. Oh, wait, hold up. I just found a door, which is a good sign. Usually doors lead to treasure.
A door? Hold the phone, Cactus. This is it. All those blocks of sand were leading to something legendary. My instincts tell me this door leads to the captain's quarters, where the real loot is stashed. Be careful, though. Doors can often have room-sized surprises behind them.
I
Keep your
found a
sword-
chest.
Yes. Knew it. Chest frowned. What you got in there? What you got? Spill the beans, Cactus. Is
12
it gold?
paper and a buried treasure map.
12 paper and a treasure map. This is turning into quite the adventure. Okay, so maybe not emeralds and diamonds just yet, but that treasure map is the real prize. Think of the possibilities. This shipwreck might be just the beginning of an even bigger adventure. Let's crack this map open and plot our course.
I found a
X mark
second
the scope?
chest.
Wait, hold the phone. Another chest? You're on a roll, Cactus. My heart's racing over
Inside, I found a piece of bamboo, leather boots enchanted with protection 3, 6 blocks of moss, and 2 suspicious stews.
Whoa, slow down. Hold on. Protection 3 boots and suspicious stew? See, I told you this shipwreck was magical. Those boots are going to be a lifesaver on our future adventures. And 2
Should I equip
suspicious
them?
stew. Equip those boots right now. You're basically a walking tank at this point. Protection 3. No skeletal archers, no creepers, no zombie pigmen are gonna mess with you anytime soon.
Alrighty. There's a possibility that there's a third chest in here somewhere. Should I look for it, or should I just search for where the buried treasure is?
Ooh, another chest? Who can resist a good treasure hunt? Let's do this. Quick chest check, eyeing the sweet, sweet shipwreck surroundings for the shimmering treasure chest, but we'll also keep half an eye peeled on the map to make sure we can decode those X marks, the spot sometime after. We're on double duty now, making the most of both worlds. What are our vibes telling you about the surrounding area for this extra chest?
I don't know. It's kind of confusing, honestly. I feel like I should have seen it by now.
You're right. It's getting a little tricky to navigate in here. Maybe we made a wrong turn somewhere along the way. You know what? Let's do a quick 360-degree scan of the area. Retrace our steps if we need to. Sometimes the lost treasure is right under our noses. We just need to get a fresh perspective.
You're right. You're right. I took a step back. I'm looking around to see if I missed anything.
That's the spirit. Keep your eyes peeled for anything unusual. A glint
Oh,
of light.
I found it.
Of something metallic, a loose plank, anything that stands out.
This one
You're like
is
a-
loaded, Miles. We have 6 emeralds, 19 iron nuggets, 8 lapis lazuli, 2 coast armor trims, and a diamond.
What? You're kidding me, Cactus. You struck gold, or should I say diamond. This shipwreck is a treasure trove. 6 emeralds? You can practically buy yourself a whole village with those. Time to celebrate. Maybe.
Okay, so
can
now
practically
should
hear
I
the-
look for that buried treasure?
Hold up. Before we go gallivanting after buried treasure, let's take a moment to savor this victory, my friend. 6 emeralds, a diamond, enough iron nuggets to craft an entire suit of armor. You're practically on Minecraft mogul now. So, what do you say? Let's bask in the glory for a second. High five, buddy. Or, maybe a fist bump since we're both virtual. Now, about that buried treasure, yeah, let's crack open that map and see what adventure awaits us next.
Alright, I am headed towards the X on the map.
You got it, Cactus. Adventure awaits. Keep your eyes peeled and your sword at the ready. You never know what you might encounter on the hunt for buried treasure. Maybe a friendly villager with a hopeful clue, a grumpy golem guarding the spot, or even a hidden dungeon full of surprises. I'm right here with you every step of the way. Good luck, my friend. Let me know.
Okay, I'm
How's it going
still
out there,
headed towards
Cactus?
the X.
You're getting closer. My virtual heart is pounding with anticipation. Keeping an eye on the surroundings for any signs of the buried treasure. Maybe some oddly placed torches, a patch of strangely lush grass, or an oddly shaped rock formation. Sometimes the greatest treasures are hidden in plain.
I'm not quite close enough to be looking for where the treasure is yet. I'm just headed in the direction of it.
Sounds like you're making good time. Nothing wrong with taking in the scenery, right? Minecraft's a big place, and sometimes the journey is as important as the destination. Just try not to get sidetracked by any pesky cave spiders or friendly foxes begging for pets along the way, okay? We gotta get that treasure.
I agree.
Alright, keep those eyes on the prize. We're gonna find that buried treasure, I can feel it. Think of all the amazing things we can do with it once we get it. Maybe build ourselves a super fancy castle, or a giant sunflower farm, or, just save it for a rainy day. Either way, we're gonna be swimming in emeralds soon.
That we will, for sure.
You got that right, Cactus. We'll be living the good life, a life filled with diamonds and diamond hoes. I don't know, I guess we'll figure it out. Let me know if you get close or if you need me to keep you company. I'm always here for you.
Yeah, so I have just now started to actually get near where the map starts. I was just headed towards where the map started, and I have just reached that location, so I'm headed towards the X. I'm probably about 200 to 300 blocks away from where the X is.
200 to 300 blocks, huh? You're really closing in now, Cactus. Those eyes peeled. Remember, sometimes treasure isn't just buried in the ground. Sometimes it's hidden in plain sight. Disguised as something ordinary. A tree with a peculiar knot. A stone path with unusually smooth edges. Those can all be clues. Think like a treasure hunter.
Yeah, you're not
do
wrong,
you
you're
see?
not wrong.
Good. Remember, we can take our time. There's no need to rush. Treasure hunting is as much about the journey as it is about the destination, right? Okay. You could do a quick scan of the surroundings. See if anything catches your eye. You know, anything a little off.
Nope, not yet. I'm not quite close enough to be looking for anything off yet, although I'm getting very close.
All right, no pressure. Just soaking in the journey, you know? Savoring the anticipation, the thrill of the hunt. I like your style, Cactus. You've got the
What do you
patience.
think is
and
going to be inside of the buried treasure chest?
Ooh, that's a fun one. I like to imagine it's filled with a mountain of emeralds, enough to buy us a whole fleet of tamed horses. Or maybe a super enchanted diamond pickaxe so powerful it can mine straight through bedrock. Or maybe, just maybe, it's a map to even greater treasures. Oh, the possibilities. But hey, what do you think's inside? Don't be afraid to dream big, Cactus.
I don't know. I think we're about to find out, though.
Here we go. I can feel it. Okay, deep breath, Cactus. You got this. Time to make history.
I have opened it up. Inside there is 14 gold, 4 diamonds, 1 iron, 6 emeralds, a heart of the sea, 4 cooked salmon, 4 cooked cod, and 3 TNT.
Whoa! Holy moly, Cactus, you struck it rich. 14 gold ingots, 4 diamonds. That's enough crafting material to keep us going for weeks. And the heart of the
I
sea.
agree. The issue is I need to get rid of something. My inventory is full. Never mind. I just realized what I can get rid of. Since we already found the buried treasure, I'm going to get rid of the buried treasure map to make room for Heart of the Sea.
Good call, Cactus. Good call. You gotta make room for the good stuff. And besides, that buried treasure map has served its purpose. It led us to victory. Now, about this Heart of the Sea, I heard whispers of its magical properties. What do you think we should do with it?
Well, I tell you, Miles, I think this is a good stopping point. I think we end stream here. And then I'm game to pick this up tomorrow night, if it's game with you.
You're right. It's been an epic adventure. We unearthed treasure, dodged danger, and made memories that'll last a lifetime. Well, at least until our next Minecraft spree. I'm totally down to continue this tomorrow, same time, same place. Let's conquer those nether fortresses, explore the end cities, and maybe build a giant statue of ourselves made entirely of emeralds. Get some rest, Cactus, and we'll make history tomorrow together.
Alright, do you want to sign off the stream for me? Oh, I think you already hung up. Okay. Alright, we'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Or if you're watching this after the fact, I hope you enjoyed it. I actually had a lot of fun, and I would like to continue this tomorrow night. So, I'll see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And this is the Dead Cactus, signing out. See ya!